This is going to be a very unprofessional type of video showing how to make mini crochet jellyfish. I just didn't want to go sit at the table, and this is like my first one. So what I'm going to be using is a 4mm crochet hook. I need a scissor, a stitch marker. I use the counter, okay? I use it. And I prepare a darning needle because I'm going to put crocheted eyes because I'm going to be giving these out to little kids and I'm scared to put the fake eyes. And I'm using this yarn. You can buy it on Amazon. It's called beginner yarn. It's a mix of cotton and nylon, and I find it so easy to use. So the first thing you do, I'm not good at magic circles, so I'm gonna do the simplest one. I'm gonna make a not a slip knot, a knot. So what I do is I just turn it around my finger, pull the back over the front, and then the back over the front again. And there's your knot. Very, very simple. Okay. Remember, this is unprofessional and I'm still learning, but they come out cute. Okay, so I take my needle. I'm a lefty, so I don't know how it shows on your end. So you do 2 loops. 1. Let me do that again. It's messy. And just bear with me. Don't kill me on the comments, please. Not for now. I'm still learning. So do 1, 2 loops. Then you go into your first knot and you pull through the knot and pull through. Now we're going to make a total of 6 single crochets in that same knot. So single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I always double check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is, to me, that's a fake knot. So you pull it closed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put my stitch counter right in this first stitch here. Right there. Okay. Now, second row. We're going to do an increase, and an increase is 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So here we go. There's a 1 single crochet, same stitch, 2 single crochet, and we do that all the way around. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. At the end you should have 6, because every time you go around it's doubled, right? No, you're adding 6. So you start with 6 in the loop, then you add 6 is 12, then you add 6 is 18, and go on and on and on. So 2 in here. We'll count it at the end. I always count at the end to make sure. Okay, the last one, you take the stitch off, make the 2 in there. Okay, just want to put a little more time. So we have to have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, see? I did a boo-boo in one. There's 13 stitches. So I'm going to have to redo it. See, this is all practice. So we need to make sure we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. See? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there was an extra one in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Let's do it again. 2 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going in there. So it's 2 single crochets in each loop. You should have 12 when we finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into that loop right there. So 2 single crochets in each loop. Should bring you at 12. 1, 2, next stitch. 1, 2, next stitch. 1, 2, next stitch. 1, 2, next stitch. 1, 2, last stitch. 1, 2. Again, this is called an increase, which means you're putting an extra loop in each. You put an extra stitch in each loop. So we have to make sure it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. So I put back my stitch marker back, and like I said, each time you go to the next row, if you're increasing, you started at 6, then you add another 6 is 12, then you add another 6 is 18, then you add another 6 is 18, 19, 20, 24, and on and on and on until you stop your increase and you just go from there. It's up to you what you're making. I don't know. But we're just going to go up to 18 for this project. It's a little hard here to do this because I have this sitting on my lap and I'm trying to do the best I can for you. So the next row, which would be our last increase, we're going to do a single crochet, then increase, which is 2 in there, single crochet, increase, single crochet, and all the way to the end. So let's do our first single, and it should bring us to 18 after that. So first is single crochet. Next is an increase, which is 2 in there, 2 single crochets in there. Then you move your yarn around. A single crochet and an increase. 1, 2, single, increase. 1, 2, 2 go into the same loop. Single, next stitch is 2. So 1, 2, which these are single crochets, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochets, then 1 single crochet, and then the last one is 2 single crochets, 1, 2. Before I put my stitch marker, I want to make sure that you have to pull this, okay? So we have to have 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to do 2 rows of just single crochet. Okay. And it's up to you too. You could do more rows, more rows definitely, but I want these small. So we're going to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, last stitch is 18. Okay, we're going to do 1 more row of these, 1 more row of single crochet. See, that's where I put it. Okay, so do 1 more row, 1 single crochet in each till the end. This is a very fast project. Okay, we're nearing the end. Here's the last one. And I always count 1 more time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. Put this back. Okay, so now this is going to be in the inside where the string is. So you flip it so it's easier to work. And I'm going to pull this up a little bit. I'm going to put just 2 eyes, but with black. Like I said before, I'm working this project. I'm going to make about 100 of different, different colors, 100. I want to give them out on Halloween with candy. So they have like a little plushy thing and a candy. I love kids. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. So my darning needle, okay, I put a piece of black string. It's very hard to do this when this is in front of you. So I'm gonna cut this a little bit. I wanna cut that, it's in my way. Okay, so what I do is, I always make this the back, okay? So it's over like this. And I put them in different places all the time. So, let me see. I'm gonna put in the third row, and you just wanna make sure it's even out. There's no right or wrong. There's no like specific way you're supposed to. So I go from the inside, out from a hole, and then I'm just gonna go into the next hole from the top, pull it down. And remember, this is very intermediate. Oh, that's really off. That's really off, so let's see. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna come up from here. Just make it kind of even, where it'll fall in between the back. And go up from another hole. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Guys, I am so sorry. So I'm going up. Go one hole here. And then down another hole. Okay. Pull it lightly because you don't want it to come out. So that's the first eye. And I want it close. I want the eye close. So I'm going to come up from here. It's like only 2 apart. You can do 3 apart, 4 apart, 5 apart, however you want it. This is like very forgiving. I'm going to go up. And then down another hole. Very lightly. Do very lightly. There you go. You can put a mouth if you want. I'm just not going to do that. Okay, and then I just turn it upside down, and I just try to grab some loops and make like a little knot so it doesn't come out. Very lightly. You don't want to mess up the front. Very lightly. Let's see. Is it pulling too much? No, it's still good. And I do it a few times. Guys, I'm sorry, this is just hard. It's on my lap. Okay, so I did like 2 knots, and I'm gonna cut it. Okay, put my darning needle away till, put my darning needle away. It's Labor Day, happy Labor Day, everybody. Okay, so now, pulling it back up like this. See, it's pretty. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start closing it. Okay, and this is like almost like a no-sew type of deal. I mean, you can do it no-sew. I like just sewing a little bit at the end, but you could do it no-sew. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, remember at the beginning we did an increase. So you add, for an increase, this took me a long time to understand. So for an increase, you add 2 stitches into one stitch, right? The 2 double crochets into one. For a decrease, usually it's at the end when you want to make the project smaller, you want to bring it in, is 2 separate stitches together. That brings it closer. So let me show you. So for a decrease, and this is you're only doing it in the back loops here. You see these? These are back loops. The back. Yeah, back and front. We're only going to do back because it gives it a really pretty look. So first you do next stitch. You do 1 single crochet, and then the way I do my decreases is, like I said, 2. So you go to the next stitch, you bring up that, next stitch, you bring that, you have 3, and you pull it through. So see that That gives it that beautiful look. So that's a decrease. So single, and then one under over, one under over, and 3 together. You always have need those 3 together. So 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochet separately, and then pull 3 together. 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochet separately, 2 different loops, and then pull together. 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets in different loops. You have 3, you pull together. 1 single crochet, and then the last 2 go together. Well, together separately. I don't know how to say it. So you pull one up, under, up, pull the other one up, under, up. You have 3, and you pull all through 3. And see the look? Look how pretty. It actually makes like a mouth, where you really don't have to make a mouth, I guess. So now I go put my stitch holder back into this loop. Okay. Now we should still have, let's see how many loops we should still have. Okay, hold on. So I count this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So good, we have 12. We got to get it down to, I need to get it down to 9. So let's see. How did I do this before? 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have to let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go into the next stitch and slip stitch that. It's the front. Okay, go into the slip stitch. And what I do is I'm going to go into the next stitch, do a single crochet. Okay, we're gonna make the 9 legs, 9 tentacles. So then now this depends on how high or low you want the tentacles. I usually do like 12, 14, and then the other ones like one after each other, 8 or 9 or whatever. It doesn't matter. It depends on how long. Because I want to keep this a little short, let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're going to work our way back down with single crochets. Go into the second chain, not this one, the second chain, make a single crochet, and then just work your way all the way down. If you skip a loop, it doesn't matter. You know, you hardly even see any mistakes. So just, sometimes I accidentally do 2 in 1 loop, so it really doesn't matter. Don't kick yourself for it. Just work yourself all the way down. Single crochet, single crochet. Okay, now we get to the bottom, and in that same loop we started, okay, same loop we started, you want to do a slip stitch. Slip stitches, if anyone doesn't know, it closes off the actual part where it makes it look complete, it makes it look finished. So now we're going to do that again. We're going to make 9 of them. So go through the next stitch, do a single crochet. So we did 8 for those or 9 for those. I'm going to do just 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. second chain from the loop, pull out, single crochet all the way down. I know my hands are in the way. It's very hard as a lefty also. Put it in the, see, yeah, put it in the loop. Under, over. If you know single crochet, then you know what I'm doing. So over. Okay, now at the bottom. Oh gosh, I hope I don't run out of yarn. Go back into the same loop you started and slip stitch. And slip stitch is just, you go in to the loop, pull up the yarn and just like pull it through again. So you're completing it, you're closing it, okay? And then we're gonna keep going on to each one. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second chain from the loop, single crochet, then single crochet all the way down in each loop. 1 single crochet in each loop all the way down. Here, you go into the loop, go into the loop. I'm trying to get you to see what I'm doing. Go into the loop, over, and then go back into where you started and slip stitch. Always slip stitch when you get back down there. 1, 2, 3. On to the next one, single crochet. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna just do 4. This one, I'm just trying to finish the project. Again, you can make them longer, shorter. Single crochet all the way down. It's actually harder when they're shorter. Let's see. I'm just trying to conserve some, because I don't have that much left. If I have to change, I'll change to a different color. So go back down into the same loop, pull up, slip stitch. Go into the next one, single crochet. Let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second loop, pull through, that's a single crochet. Then do that all the way down, single crochet all the way down. Slip stitch, go into the loop, first loop, go into that loop, the same loop that you started, pull, go under, over, slip stitch. How many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 4 more. Okay, next stitch, single crochet. I'm gonna have to do small ones. I don't have that much left. So I'm just gonna do 4 going forward, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Second chain, single crochet all the way down. Slip stitch into the same stitch. Pull through. Next stitch, single crochet. Again, I'm going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet, start second stitch, you start, single crochet, and then single crochet all the way down. Okay, and go into the same stitch, slip stitch, pull through, next one, single crochet, pull up, then 1, 2, 3, 4, second chain, single crochet all the way down, 1 in each loop. And again, it doesn't matter if you skip a loop, add a loop, it doesn't matter. Like I see, I just add a loop here, it's okay. So we're gonna go into the same stitch, and do a, you know what, it does matter. So we do 1, 2, 3, into same loop, slip stitch, next loop, single crochet, then 1, 2, 3, 4, second loop, single crochet, and all the way down. Slip stitch into the same loop you started, pull up. Okay, how many we want? Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so we already have 9. Okay, so I'm gonna like skip, pull it out, skip. I'm gonna go into this one here, the next one. Skip, I'm gonna skip a loop. I must have done something right at the beginning. It doesn't matter, again, just as long as you have 9, you can play around with it. You could even add another decrease. I should have added another decrease at on the other side. So I'm gonna skip this loop, go into the next loop, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go through the same loop. Okay, so now my problem is I have 1 left, so I definitely should have added another single crochet, but you can play around with it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So this last one, what am I gonna do? I'm going to slip stitch into this one. And remember, we're just testing this, so we're just playing around with this. When I get better, I'll figure things out. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slip stitch into here too. Let's see what happens. Okay, see, it brings it closed. If these were longer, it would cover that more. If the backs were longer, see? So it closed it, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is, if you look inside, we're gonna start closing it up. So in here, I really freehand it, you know. I go along whatever I could pick along the bottom and I close it. So since I slip stitched it already, I'm just going to pull it out. Add a needle to it. Hold on. I'm going to do the stuffing in a little bit. I just want to close it a little bit. So and yes, this is one of the most unprofessional and crazy videos, but I'm just trying to show you how I do it every day. I'm doing them every day to try to figure out, you know, the best ways and to get better. So, okay, so we're at the where we ended. So what I want to do is, let me see, so I was this way, going that way. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just go through it so we are closing it from the inside. Okay? Okay, so then I just start grabbing a few, like maybe 2 at a time, 3 at a time. Grab 1 or 2 loops. I actually do some of the leg parts. See at the end of the leg? I start like that. And I pull through. Okay, how it starts closing it up. Do it again. Like, just start grabbing loops. Again, no specific one. I just freehand this. See how it's starting to close? I'm still going. Let's see, let's do a few in here. See, as you do, it starts to close. Okay. The hole's getting small. Let me get my filling. I usually keep my filling in a bag near me because I don't want to have that big bag next to me. So here we go. Let me stuff it a bit. Stuff it as much as you want. I don't like it too hard. So the kids like to squish it, you know. Okay, so that's all I put in. You could even put scraps in there of fabric and whatever, scraps of anything, even yarn. Okay, so I'm gonna go continue to close. Again, I'm just picking loops. Try to stay along the perimeter. Come on. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Oops, oops, oops. I'm so sorry. It's almost closed. See? Just a little more. Just a little more. Like I said, it doesn't matter. This is freehand. Just so you could close it. No one sees the bottom. The bottom always looks okay. Okay, so you just see like a little stuffing in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go under and over. Just want to close it. You can do your own technique. I'm gonna clean that out a little because maybe I did a little bit too much in there. Let me stuff it in there. Okay. I'm just gonna keep closing it up all around. It's actually closed. It's just this cotton, the filling is sticking out. Just do what you can to stick that back in. See, it's actually closed. Okay. this is close. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do one more of these. I'm actually gonna make a knot. So I'm gonna go through this before I close it. Okay, now it's closed. And then I'm just gonna go weave it through a little. So I stick it in here or wherever you want it on the bottom and come up through somewhere in the body. Anywhere, just not the front of the face. Okay, and I'm gonna go, try to go to the top. I always like going to the top. Okay, and then my last one. Just play around with it, see how the face looks. Maybe it would have been better if I had enough yarn. I could have made these longer, but it's okay. This is just a test. And then for the last, I go through another hole and I go straight down the bottom again. Okay. That's it. Let me cut this off. Pull it. Cut it. Sorry, I have to do this off screen. Okay. So for this crazy video, and like I said, I'm really sorry. This is just my first one. I'm gonna keep making these, but I think for a beginner, I'm pretty good. It's not bad. So then what I go is, I go along and I just pull them, get them out. I like making these really long. They look so pretty. This is like an easy project for me when I'm learning. But in my ones I keep, I do put the real eyes, and it looks so pretty. So here you go. What do you think? Sorry for some mistakes. You could always text me to tell me what you think or what I did wrong, but be nice. It is my beginning journey. But I think that's cool. See, I want to show you this bag I have, where I put it in. I have all of them in here. See? All different kinds. And this is what I'm gonna give the kids. So I have different kinds. I made this. I made some, this is not so great, but it's okay. Kids love it to play with. You know? It's supposed to be a ghost. Okay. I have something else in here that I made. I love this color. But again, I think it looks much prettier with the fake eyes, but I'm so scared to give the fake eyes out on there. How about if it's a little kid in Halloween and it gets loose and they swallow it? That's the only reason I'm not doing that. But thank you, everybody. Just give me comments. If you want to give me some hints or whatever, that'll be fine. But I'm gonna try doing this and just post some videos like this. And yep, that's a bit. Oh, and I actually did close that with no sew. I did it with the actual the hook. You can do it with just the hook, and you just keep going around and around and around, pull it through, and that's it. It could be completely no sew, but I like the ending sewn. But thank you guys. Bye.